The miraculous power system is a mess. Okay, maybe not all of it, but if there's one miraculous that completely breaks the rules of the universe, it's the Rabbit Miraculous. And today, after weeks of procrastination, I am finally fixing the Rabbit Miraculous. Now, it's no secret the Rabbit Miraculous is flawed, to say the least. Between its changing rules and overpowered abilities, it's basically a walking plot device. But let's be real, without it, we'd lose some of the show's biggest episodes. Carte Blanche, Time Tagger, the London Special, you get the point. So let's rewind where it all started. Back in Time Tagger, we learned the Rabbit Miraculous coexist in the Miracle Box and with Alex from the future, which is weird. Shouldn't there be only one Rabbit Miraculous in the present? But I'll let that one slide. The Rabbit Miraculous gives its holder access to the burrow, a pocket dimension outside time and space. Inside the burrow are countless portals to different points in history. Cool concept, except all those portals connect to the same timeline, meaning you can already see the past, present, and future from basically anywhere in the burrow. So why so many holes? I know Alex explained that it's just a safety precaution in case of time emergencies, but if they're all connected to the same exact timeline, then if the timeline gets erased, they should all disappear. It feels like the show wanted the aesthetics of a rabbit's burrow more than a system that actually made sense. But that's not even the craziest part. The Rabbit Miraculous also lets you teleport, not just through time, anywhere, as in anywhere in the known universe. No locations, no setups, just I'm going to see the pyramids. At this point, why does the Horse Miraculous even exist? With all these abilities, the Rabbit Miraculous could fix almost every conflict in the show, but it just doesn't. The explanation we're given is always,
you don't mess with the timeline just for fun, Mini-Me. Interfering with events can have serious consequences.
except that isn't entirely true. Let's look at Carte Blanche for an example. Marinette accidentally reveals her identity. Everything spirals out of control. Bonix steps in and fixes it. Well, you can argue they both fix it, but without Bonix, none of that will be able to happen. Now, yes, that was an emergency, but if she was willing to interfere when the timeline is in danger, why not go back and retrieve the Butterfly Miraculous? Why let Paris suffer through an entire decade of Akumas if you're already willing to bend your own rule? And yes, stopping Chrysalis from becoming a villain counts as an emergency. Problem is that the show decides when she's allowed to interfere, depending on what the plot needs, and that's what I'd fix. Instead of making the rabbit holder a time traveler, I'd make them a watcher of time. Their job isn't to constantly rewrite history, it's to monitor it. Here's how it works. The holder can travel to only the present, not the past, not the future. From inside the rabbit's burrow, they can observe every possible decision being made in real time. Picture this. Marinette is leaving for school. She could A. Walk to school, B. Ride her bike, C. Take the bus, or D. Skip school entirely. Every single choice creates a branching timeline, and that's where the miraculous multiverses come from. The reverse universe, just another branch. The holders can't freely travel between these universes. That's where miraculouses like the butterfly, peacock, or rooster could come in play. I also decided to give every Rabbit Miraculous holder their own burrow. I considered having one giant burrow shared by every past, present, and future holder, but that would defeat the whole point of the Quagatamas. Finally, and this is probably my favorite change, I'm completely removing the whole don't interfere with timeline. Instead, the real weakness is information overload. Imagine watching thousands or millions of possible futures all at once. Alex isn't physically exhausted, she's mentally overstimulated, and she has to constantly process endless possibilities without missing the one that could actually count. Sometimes she'd have to leave the burrow to just clear her head, and honestly, I think that's a much more interesting weakness. So those are my fixes. Do you agree, disagree, or do you think I somehow made the Rabbit Miraculous even worse? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.